What is the greatest discovery of mankind? Is it electricity? Or is it the concept of vaccines? Or is it the evidence of water on Mars? Here is the answer. The greatest discovery of mankind is that any person can change his or her life by simply changing his or her mind, regardless of the past and regardless of the present conditions. It's the moment when you change your mind, both your life and your circumstances begin to change. See, we have all got this gift called life, which is like a river, always moving and never still. And so is our life. It's always moving and never still. And we are all going to arrive somewhere in life. 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the line, we are all going to arrive somewhere. But the question is, where? And the bigger question is, are you going to be happy where you have arrived in life? Would you be enjoying doing whatever that you're doing 5 years, 10 years down the line? If there is even slightest of doubt, or if the future doesn't seem that exciting, then now is the time to design your life. Now is the time to design your future, not once when the days and years are gone, because the days and years will pass by. People who don't have a plan or a design for their life, they often end up being at places that they're not really happy to be at. There is an old saying that if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. See, if you want to build a beautiful house, then what do you need to do first? Would you simply start taking bricks and start making a wall? Or would you first create a clear image, a clear vision of how you want your house to be, how you want your house to look? And then you're going to put it roughly on a paper, on a sheet, some rough designs of how you want the end result to be, right? And then you're going to start building it. And so it's to do with our life. We need to create clear visions for our life. And then we need to put it down on paper so that it starts taking shape. See, I'll give you an example. There was a study done in Harvard University many years back. Just before the graduation, students were advised to write down clear-cut goals for themselves for 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years. And only 4% did the exercise. 96% they simply ignored it. And later 10 years passed by. And the university held an alumni. And all the students were invited. And once after 10 years when all the students got all together, it was realized that those 4% of students were making far more money compared to those 96% of students put all together. Those 4% of students were far more successful and living far more happier and joyful lives with great relationships compared to those 96% who had no clear goals for themselves. That's how powerful, clear, well-defined goals are. That's how even I made all my dreams come true. See, when we talk about something, it's just a dream. But once when you envision it, it gets exciting. But once when you plan it and write it down, it's possible. And once when you schedule it, it gets real. So I would strongly recommend you to do this exercise. Remove 1 hour or 2 hours of your time and do this exercise because it can change your life forever. Create clear visions for your life in all areas. Put it down on paper or in a book with all the details for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Put down what kind of house you would like to live in 5 years, 10 years down the line. What kind of car would you like to drive 5 years, 10 years down the line? How much money would you like to see in your bank account 5 years, 10 years down the line? What countries would you like to travel and explore? Where would you want your career to be 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the line? Where would you want your life to be spiritually, emotionally? Put it all down. Because once when you create clear visions for your life in all areas, Once when you put it down on paper with all the details for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and once when you put all your energies, mind, body and soul, and do whatever it takes to get there, then I promise you, things will start falling into its place like some magic. Even those doors will begin to open which you thought never existed before. And out of nowhere and nothing, ways will be found to make your envisioned future into reality. Thank you for watching.